Good morning everyone, welcome to yoga. I'm Sally MacKinnon from the Oxenford Coomera Community Youth Centre and Active&Healthy Gold Coast in southeast Queensland in Australia. I'm glad that you've been able to join us this morning. We're going to be going through some breathing exercises, some standing stretches, some floor stretches and a guided relaxation meditation. If you're new to yoga, then take it really easy. The thing about yoga is we want to listen to the body and what it is telling us. If you feel any ripping, burning, tearing pain or feelings, you need to back off straight away. We feel a comfortable discomfort in yoga. For those of you who are regular practitioners, then please, to listen to your body. Be kind to your body. It doesn't matter what you did last week, what you did yesterday. We are here now, and we are working with the body as it is right here, right now. We focus on our breath in yoga. We breathe in and out through the nose, if possible. Otherwise, in through the nose and out through the mouth is fine. We hold postures for a few breaths, usually 4, maybe 5 breaths, and that allows our body to sink into those postures. It also allows our mind to steady. It's great to have you with us. Make sure that your space, your yoga space, is free of trip hazards, coffee tables, anything like that, and you want to have room to be able to move a little bit. Let's get going. All right, everybody, let's come to mountain pose to begin with, bringing the feet together. Hands are by the sides, palms are open. Just bring your attention to the spine for a moment. Tuck the tailbone under. Imagine a column of golden light running through your spine. As we stand here, spread the toes wide. And just for a few breaths, let's stand in mountain pose. So, closing the eyes if you want to. Feel yourself steady on the earth. Feel the feet connected to the earth. Let the tops of the shoulders relax. The neck lengthens. The base of the skull softens. And then as we breathe in, we feel the breath pass across the nostrils, drawing the breath through the chest, through the diaphragm, into the belly and the legs on the inhale. Fill the belly with air, and on the exhale, let the breath run back through the body, up towards the crown of the head and out the top of the head towards the sky. And our bodies then become a connector between earth and the heavens. Feel each toe pressed onto the earth, the outside edges of the feet. Take these few breaths to bring yourself home to your body. One more deep breath here. And then gently open the eyes. Here we are. Taking the feet slightly apart. Now, it looks a little bit like I Dream of Jeannie. I'm sure you guys remember that fabulous series from the 70s. We're going to cross our arms, bring the elbows up, that's it. And now we take the arms above the head, breathing in. And expand the ribs. We're looking to feel the intercostal muscles between the ribs. Expand the ribs. And then breathing out. And then change the cross of the arms. Breathing in. Expand the ribs. Breathing out. Change the arm at the front. Breathing in. Fill the belly with air. Expand the ribs, expand the belly. And out. And again. Breathing in. Breathing out. It's kind of nice for the shoulders too. One more time. And breathing out. This time we take the hands up. Now, I'm not sure if you can see them. They're crossed like that. And we open up. Breathing in and relax out. And again, we change the cross. Breathing in and breathing out. Change the cross again, breathing in, breathing out. One more time. Can't remember which cross I had. Breathing in and breathing out. I really want you to focus now as you breathe in, drawing the breath through the chest, diaphragm into the belly. Bring your attention to the ribs, the muscles in between the ribs, the intercostals. Yep. So let's go back to the I Dream of Jeannie cross and breathe in. And now extend the arms up into that cross that we had before. Breathing out. Change the cross of the arms. Up we go. And extend the hands. Breathing out. Let's do two more. Breathing in. And up. And breathe out. And one more time. Up we go. Inhaling, stretch the arms up. You might even notice the space between the shoulder blades. And breathe out. Good work. Who knew that simple breathing is a great way to warm up? I thought we might also just do a few little Qigong warm-ups because the weather is most definitely getting cooler these days. Leading from the hips and the waist, knocking on the door of life just a few times. Nice deep breaths. And now with a gentle fist, just come below the collarbones. I hope you're all really well this morning and that you're having a great week. And now, just over the top of the shoulders. Keep the breath flowing from the waist and the hips. Keep the knees straight ahead and back down to the chest. And then back to the lower back. Then taking the feet just slightly wider and we go from side to side. That's it. And slowing down. Good work. bringing the feet together. And now let's just do a couple more warming up type things from Qigong. So we're going to just give our lower back a little bit of a massage here, just knocking and tapping on the lower back. That's it. That area of the kidneys and the adrenals, it's so important to keep those organs beautifully toned and alive, and energy flowing through there. Okay, coming down the backs of the legs and up the center and across the hips. That's it. And again, enlivening the energy pathways in our legs. And across. And one more time. All the way up. And on the hips, good work. And then let's just come to the chest for a moment. Toning and strengthening and enlivening the lungs. Oh, it sounds good when you try and talk like that, doesn't it? That's it. Over to one side and the other side. And now down one arm. All the way down to the hand. Turning the hand over and up the other side. Over the shoulder. That's it. I can hear a whipbird this morning. That's a nice little treat, isn't it? Across the chest and down the other arm. And back up. And down. And all the way back up. Well done. Ah, good. Let's come to the top of our mats. I'm going to try doing this sideways a little bit this morning. Now we want to have a little bend in our knees so that we can hinge from our hips, not our back as we fold over. So what we don't want to do, guys, is this. What we do want to do is have a little bend in our knees so that we can hinge from the hips and we fold forward and just let yourself hang. There's no rush. We're just going to hang ourselves forward. Drop the head. You can clasp the elbows if you want to. As you inhale, draw the breath and the energy of the breath to the lower back. Relax the neck and let the head hang. And then let the arms drop. Now, we're just going to take the feet slightly further apart. Bend the knees a little bit more and we're going to walk the arms out in front. Good. The weight is somewhat in the heels as the upper body moves forward. The head is between the elbows, and just let yourself get comfortable in this position. So we're stretching out the back, breathing into the belly, and now walk the hands back in, bring the feet together. Or a little closer together, and again hang forwards. We're stretching down the back of the legs. You might feel it slightly in the glutes. We're lengthening the back. Now tucking the chin on the chest, bend the knees and rise up. Breathing in, stretch up. That's good. And now we're going to chin up, ducktail up, come down with a strong back, and then bend the knees and curl up. Good, and breathe in. And again, chin up, tailbone up, strong back going down. Let everything fold forwards. Chin on the chest, tailbone tucks under. That's it, and now we're going to go the other way. So, folding down. Once you get to the base, tailbone is up, chest and chin are up, and we come up with a strong back. Breathing in. And now fold again. When you get to the base, lift the chin, lift the chest, tilt the tailbone up. That's it. And coming up one more time. Tuck the chin, tuck the tailbone under, folding forwards. Then lift the chin, lift the chest, lift the tailbone, and come up. Good work. Rolling the shoulders back. That's it. And now forwards. And my invitation to you is to follow the breath and bring your attention to different parts of the body as we do our salutations this morning. So we want to become aware of and mindful of what we're doing. Okay, let's breathe in, reaching up. Exhaling, we fold forwards. Come up to the tips of the fingers. That's it. And now we're going to step the right leg back. The left leg is forward and drop the knee. Breathing in. Keep the tops of the shoulders down. Breathing out. Come back into pose of a child. Breathing in, bring the other foot forward. Drop the hips, rising up. Breathing out. Back into pose of a child. Coming forwards, we're going to drop the hips. That's it. And you can come up onto the elbows or onto the hands back by the ribs into cobra. Into up dog if you want a little bit more. Then drop the knees again. Come back into pose of a child. And now curling the toes under. We're going to come back into up downward facing dog. Fingers are spread wide. Lift the tailbone high. And just gently walk the heels of each foot back. Walking the dog very gently. You can bend both knees if you want to, and then start to press the heels back. The shoulder blades draw down the back towards the waist. Lengthen the neck. And very gently start to press the heels towards the floor. Then looking towards the hands, I'm going to have to be careful or I'll hit my head on a little railing here. So stepping forwards, hinge down, bend the knees and rising up. Inhaling and exhaling. Let's go again. Breathing in, breathing out. Inhaling to the fingertips. This time step the left foot back. Drop the knee, drop the hips. Rising up, breathing in. Breathing out. Coming back to pose of a child. Bring the other foot forward. The left foot is the one I'm bringing forward. Drop the hips, breathing in. Keep the tops of the shoulders down. Breathing out. Coming to, that's it. You can, if you want a bit more, you can come to a full plank. We drop the knees, drop the hips, hands by the ribs, rising up. All the way into up dog if you want. And then back into pose of a child. I keep disappearing from the screen for you, sorry. And then into downward dog. So curl the toes under, spread the fingers wide, lift the tailbone and shift the weight towards the heels. Draw the shoulder blades towards the waist. We're looking between our knees, lengthening the neck. Long, slow, deep breaths. You might want to bend both knees again, pressing back. One more breath here. This time walk the hands back towards the feet. Allow yourself to fold forwards, dropping the head, then bend the knees and rising up and coming back to mountain pose. Good work. Excellent. Just coming back to mountain pose for a minute and hold that steady. One more breath here. And let's go into triangle pose, Trikonasana. One foot, I'm taking my right foot forward. The left foot is back on a slight angle. Draw the thigh bone into the hip socket, breathing in. Breathing out. Allow the body to come forwards, that's it. Doesn't matter where your hand goes. Thigh, shin, foot, toe, floor. Now, opening the chest, lengthen the neck, and then the arm comes up, the left arm comes up. And then really extend through those arms. The feet are solid on the floor, connected to the earth. 2 more breaths. Tailbone is slightly tucked under. Now, for those who want to, why don't we give it a go today into half moon pose? So, we're going to be, you'll probably be free balancing unless you can get yourself to a wall behind you. We extend the weight over that front foot. Hand is down, back foot comes up. Draw the navel to the spine. Extend the hand if you want to. Draw up through that base leg. One more breath here. Then bend the front knee and come down. Well done. Rotating the legs and the feet. I'm going to have to be careful when I do half moon that I don't bump my head on the railing. Okay, let's do Trikonasana first. Thigh bone into the hip socket, breathing in, reaching out. Good. Little micro bend in that front knee. Down we come. Open the heart towards the heavens. Extend through the arms. Breathing into the belly. One more breath here. Good work. And then shift the weight on that front knee. Drawing up through that base leg. Back leg is alive and bright. Opening up. And keep the breath flowing. 2 more breaths. Draw the navel into the spine. And then bend that front knee. And down we come. Good work. Coming back to mountain pose. Just take a moment to reset. Well done, everybody. Taking that front foot forward again. We're going to go for a nice long stretch this way. The back foot is on a slight angle, and we're going to press the outer edge of that back foot into the mat. Bring the forearm to the thigh. That's it. Sinking down. Good, good. And then if you feel steady and happy there, you can take that top arm over. That's it. And if you want a little bit more, you can bring the right hand down by the right foot and reach out and over. Relax the tops of the shoulders. Keep the breath going. 2 more breaths here. Good. Breathing in and coming up and rotating the feet. That's it. Forearm on the thigh. If you want that, that's a slightly easier version. If your shoulders are all good, take a reach out. If you want a little bit more, the hand comes to the floor. We reach across. Now we want to lengthen the neck and relax the tops of the shoulders and breathe. Two more breaths here. And on the next inhale, come on up. Well done. Bring the feet together. And take a moment. Just a little reset there. Good. And now we're going to do a reverse prayer today. So it's a slightly shorter stance. We're going to turn our hips towards the right foot, the front foot. That's it. Now you can either clasp the elbows behind like that, or we come into reverse prayer with the hands behind, and they end up being right behind the back of the heart. Breathing in, open up towards the heavens. And breathing out, we want to draw that right hip back. Allow ourselves to fold forwards. Again, there's a tiny micro bend in the front knee. And we're looking at the second toe of that right foot. There's a little bit of a ducktail going on in our tailbone. Lengthen the neck. And bring the elbows up a little higher if you can. One more breath here. And then inhaling, come up. And rotating. Give the arms a rest if you want to. Just shake them out for a moment if you want to. And again, you can clasp the elbows or you can bring the arms right up. Good work. Breathing in, open up towards the sky. Breathing out, now the hips are facing the feet. Draw that left hip back this time. Looking to the second toe, lengthening the neck, and a little bit of a ducktail. Make sure that that front leg has a tiny bend in the knee. Elbows are up. And on the next inhale, we rise up, release the arms, come back to the center. Well done, well done. Let's do a balance. I was thinking about dancer this morning. So, establish your balance in your left foot. Connect with the earth, and like in tree pose, send your roots down into the earth. We bring up the right foot and we bring the knees together, the hips together. That's it. Open the heart. Find your gaze point, your drishti. Then take the left arm up, and with that foot, that right foot pushing into the right hand, we begin to hinge from the hips. Keep the breath flowing. Apply that pressure between the right foot and the right hand. And as we come up, keep that pressure strong. Keep breathing and release. Nice work. And now the other side. Find your gaze point. Spread the right toes wide. Bring up the left foot into the left hand. Right arm comes up. Inhaling, extend out. Keep the pressure between the left foot and the left hand. Inhaling, keep that pressure strong. Up we come and release. Good, good work. Now, just before we go down to the floor, we'll just do a little vinyasa flow. So, coming to the top of your mat, breathing in, breathing out, hinging forwards. Inhaling to the fingertips. Now you can step or jump back, hovering down into up dog, inhaling, exhaling back into down dog. Taking 3 more breaths here. Then looking to the hands and either hopping or stepping forwards. Folding forwards on the exhale, bend the knees, inhaling up. And coming back to mountain. Well done, well done. Now, let's just take the feet wide for a moment. This is the way we normally get down to the floor, isn't it? A wide angled forward bend, breathing in. Little bend in the knees, breathing out. Take the chest forward. Grabbing the big toes if you want to. It's the chest, not the head, that goes towards the floor. Dropping the head at the last moment. One more breath here. Then bringing the chest up. That's it. Walk the feet in just wider than shoulders, and we drop down into a deep squat. If this hurts your knees, just go straight down to the floor. That's it. Try to lengthen the spine. Draw in the pelvic floor and the navel towards the back of the spine. That's it. One more breath here. And let's come down to the floor. That's it, everybody. Just shaking the legs out. Good work. Good work. Let's come into butterfly. Soles of the feet together, lifting up nice and tall through the spine. Just a gentle shake of the knees out to the sides. And then breathing in. With that straight spine, we come forwards. At the last moment, drop the head. Tucking the chin on the chest, and we roll up. And again, breathing in, hinging forwards through the hips. And drop the head. Chin on the chest. And we roll up. Bringing the knees together. Sitting nice and tall. Again, we want to be up out of our hips with a strong spine. That's it. Let's do a twist. So, breathing in, we take one arm across our bodies. We're twisting from the belly and the spine. That's it. And keep breathing into the belly. Exhaling and coming back to the center. Good work. Inhaling, up we go. Crossing the arm over and twisting through the waist. Breathing into the belly. On the next inhale, come back to the center. Good work. I'd like to do pigeon pose with you this morning. Let's come onto our hands and our knees. This is for you, Vanessa. We're going to take our right knee underneath our chest. The knee ends up being pretty much below our chest. Flex the foot. The further you have that, try and do it in a way where you can see me properly. The further that shin is at a 90-degree angle in front, the harder it is. I don't have my shin this far. I have it a little further back. And then we slide the left leg back. That's it. Relaxing the body down. First of all, the right butt cheek heads towards the mat. And once that's close to the mat, then adjust yourself so that your left hip bone begins to work towards the floor. So we're opening up the hips. Relax the tops of the shoulders and the neck. Soften the belly. And inhaling, come on up. Bring that right leg back. Just come back into pose of a child for a moment. And then back onto the hands and knees. Let's bring the left leg under. Flex the foot. Slide the right leg out. That's it. The left butt cheek heads towards the mat first. And then we start to tilt the sacrum and the right hip towards the floor. And you'll feel that stretch. We want to relax into it. Use your exhale to relax into it. Make sure that your shoulders, tops of the shoulders and neck are soft and the belly is soft. Couple more breaths here. And on the next inhale, bring yourself back up. Good work. And come back into pose of a child. Bring the hands beside the legs, palms are facing up. And then chin on the chest, come on up. Very good. Coming back to sitting. Let's take the left leg out to the side here. The right foot just tucks up near the inner thigh. That's it. We want, again, a nice straight spine sitting up from our hips. If you want to put a cushion under your hips to give you a bit more height, please do. Our left foot is flexed. Now, if you also want to use a towel or a band or a strap, I'll use my scarf, you can put that around the foot and that will help you to draw yourself forward. Yep, we want that nice straight spine as we move forward. So, nice and tall, breathing in. We're going to get a beautiful stretch down the back of the legs. Just walking out to where you can. Use your strap or your band if you want to. Exhaling as you go. Now, if you're a regular yoga practitioner and your stretch is good, then we try to clasp the wrists around the foot and we rest our head on our knee. Now, it doesn't matter where you get to. You may well be up here, and that is absolutely fine. Just go to where your body is happy to go to today. One more breath. And rising up. Good work. And of course we have to do that to the other side. Sitting up nice and tall. That's it. Turning towards the right foot this time. Use your strap or your band if you want to. We work our way out along the leg. Nice easy breaths. One more breath here. And rising back up. Well done, everyone. Just give the legs a little bit of a shake. And now we're going to take both legs out. That's it. And again, if you want a cushion underneath your butt, that's fine. The toes are pointing up towards the ceiling, towards the sky. it doesn't matter where you get to with this. What we're doing is we're giving ourselves a big inner thigh stretch. If that is as far as you can go, is sitting up tall, that's perfect. If you want a little bit more, then we're hinging from the hips and walking forward a little way. Just see how you go. Taking a couple more breaths here. And walking back up. Well done. Now, we're just going to do one other thing in this position. We turn to face the right leg and the right foot, and we're going to leave our left arm crossed underneath, and then we reach our right arm up. If you want a little bit more and you practice yoga regularly, you may well reach the other foot. And we get an incredibly nice long side body stretch. That's it. Tops of the shoulders are soft. Open the chest towards the sky. On the next inhale, come up. Well done. And then we go to the other side, turning to look at the left leg. The left arm reaches out. Just go to where you can. Turn the heart towards the sky. One more breath here. And rising back up. Very well done. So since we're in this strange and wondrous position, let's bring our feet just slightly in, and we're going to do that beautiful wide-legged balance. Up we come. Toes are pointed. Heart moves towards the sky. We're looking up. Don't roll backwards. One more breath here. And coming back in. Well done, everyone. Crossing the legs in front. I'm suspecting that it's almost time to move into Shavasana. The time is going so quickly in our little yoga classes. So flex the feet, nice and tall. Let's walk ourselves forwards. Relaxing the head. It might be on two fists. It might be on two hands. It might be on the floor. And on the next inhale, coming up. That's it. Changing the cross of the legs. Flex the feet. Sitting nice and tall. Inhaling, and let's walk forwards as we exhale. One more breath here. And then walking back up. Well done, everybody. Let's bend the knees. Feet are flat on the floor. If you're feeling a little overtired and just want to lie straight back down onto the mat into Shavasana, you're most welcome to. If you'd like to work your abdominals, then you're welcome to do that too. Keep the toes pressed on the mat, knees are bent, chin is tucked onto the chest, and we just tuck the tailbone under and gently roll our way down onto the mat. The hardest part is across the sacrum and then down. And then grab yourself some socks, a jumper, a scarf, a blanket, an eye pillow, whatever you need to be comfortable, and then we'll do Shavasana. Lie back on the floor with your knees up and feet on the floor, and bring your hands under your kidneys, feeling them softening back into your hands. With your hands, draw the skin on your lower back down toward your sitting bones, lengthening your lower back. Spread your back body down onto the floor, letting yourself sink back. Slowly lengthen out your legs, feeling their warmth and heaviness as they release and relax back into the floor. Then let them melt back and consciously move down your legs, through your hips, through your thighs, knees, shins, calves, ankles, and feet, sweeping away any holding through the arches of your feet so that your legs can totally drop back. As your legs soften, your belly releases and your heart sun opens and shines. Notice how easily and gently your body absorbs your inhalation, like a soft rain falling upon moist earth. Your exhalation floats up like mist rising. Soften back, sinking into yourself. Let go for now of anything you've been holding, letting thoughts float away like clouds, leaving no trace. Release now all illusion of separateness so that you are able to open into the vast spaciousness of love for all beings. With the boundaries of your body dissolving like salt in water, float as the ocean of love, waves of light softly breaking in all directions. Imagine you are lying on a raft of light, your body glowing, light pouring down like golden rain. From this oceanic consciousness, gently bring your awareness to the breath around your heart. Breathe softly into the tender space around your heart, your breath compassionately massaging and cradling it with its soft rhythm. Let your breath hold your heart lovingly, the way you would hold a baby, and rest here for a few moments. From the vast spaciousness of Shavasana, gradually let your breath begin to awaken you, the way you would slowly and tenderly awaken a child. Notice how, with the body so relaxed and receptive, the breath flows easily. When you feel ready to move, slowly roll to your right side and rest there for a few more heartbeats. Experience the sweetness of simply resting on the earth, fully supported and held. Slowly support yourself up into a sitting position. Sit so that your heart sun can freely radiate that sacred love out to all beings, everywhere. Bringing the hands together in prayer position and to the heart center. Namaste, everybody. Thank you so much for joining our yoga practice this morning.